Alrighty, hello, hello, hello. I hope you're all doing well today. So I'm back again. Like I said, I want to try and do a regular on this one. So I hope everyone's had a great day today. Let's see how far we can make it. So as of yesterday, we ended up beating Bahamut, the king of the dragons, and we ended up getting his abilities. So let's see if we can put those to practice in real-time combat and continue the story. Let's see if we can probably jump around, grab a few side missions, see how they work out, and then we'll head right back into the regular story. So right now I do not have a headset, which is slightly frustrating, so there is going to be some background interference. The mic I'm using is coming straight through my PS5 controller. So I may have you guys muted for a little bit just to avoid any extra interference or any sounds. But I'm going to try and keep it open as much as I can and interact and talk. And I hope that you all enjoy and have fun and you guys just enjoy and have jump into the conversation. I'm slightly nervous. I'm still not too used to doing this, but I want to try and get out there and interact with people and have conversations and talk about anything. I want to be able to stream games and socialize and get to know people out there and talk about me and the goals. And I want to get to know you guys and your dreams and your goals as well. So, that being said, let's go and find some of these side missions and get started on the game.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
So let's hope there's not too much interference here, but we're going to try and get to this little side mission over here and get this out of the way.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop until they've slaughtered every single one of us!
There's so much going on. So much has happened in the game already. So I did get a couple of requests, one from my brother yesterday. He thinks it would be fun to try and stream Kingdom Hearts, which that is a long series and I have all of the games so far.
If you have a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want split in, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Taya could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream.
This dude seems way too excited.
Reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame ain't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
This looks like it might be fun. A Bomb King request on the bounty board. So it's just those floating orbs, those little floating little fireball things with faces on them. Like in Kingdom Hearts, they're tiny little fireballs that are like, but like those things are pretty fun sometimes. All right, look at that. That's Moogle. That is a wonderful looking Moogle. Wonderful friend too. You are on the hunt for the Bomb King, Kupo. If so, I have a billet that might interest you. Oh. 2 B class and an A class. An S class. I believe I've already done these. Yes, I have. Okay. And this one is a Breaker of Worlds. All right, that's an S class. So let's take care of these B class ones because they pay pretty well, and I have a chance of getting through them. And then we will try to jump to this A class one and get that out of the way. And we have 2 S class ones. But let's get the Bomb King and help with this quest. A Cussbreaker aiming for the Imperial chase took a wrong turn into a nearby wood, within which she discovered the ruins of a fallen airship, and within them a beast akin to a great ball of fire that chased her screaming from the grove. The soldier later identified the creature in an almanac of echoes, but was firm in her insistence that the bomb she saw was near 10 times the size of the one depicted within. Sambrek. Alright, so Sambrek's not really that big of an area, so that'll be fine. So let's see if we can fast travel to one of the nearest locations. It looks like we might actually have to finish our story before we can do anything else. It looks like we're locked out. Alright, so let's see what we've got here.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies.
Welcome. Thank you for coming in and jumping into my stream. I appreciate it. I hope that you enjoy.
Your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh no, I'm just a messenger. I'll leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Speak with Vivian and Hippocrates.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of
Welcome.
the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers. won't
Hello,
break
I'm
the
Rye if you
silence.
don't know me, and if you do, I appreciate you saying hello. Hello, I'm Rye if you don't know me, and if you do, I appreciate you saying hello.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. The lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Sorry, so that was interesting to learn, so let's go to Hippocrates. Apologies, I wasn't even here to listen to her story. I literally had just... I had went to go get a drink, so...
Seems the hideaway has lost its appetite.
Is a storm coming soon? Will there be thunder?
Hold on just a moment. Sorry. All right, so we got that out of the way. So let's talk to Hippocrates.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? But Ultima was one of the gods responsible.
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope.
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Now, I wonder if there's a way to get this so-called journal, because that would be interesting if we can get more information on Ultima. But let's go talk to Otto.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Welcome. Thank you for coming to my stream. So let's see. All right, so we were locked out of getting to certain places. We have a couple of side quests in all of these general locations. Well, we have a few side quests in some of these places. Alright, so let's see. We need to go to Sanbreque anyways. We were trying to get one of these side quests out of the way because we're going to work on the side quest and then hit the main story. Hello, Lindsay. How are you? Thank you for coming to my stream. So let's see what we can do here, as in trying to get that bomb. So we have to be in the Sanbreque territory anyway. So let's go to this first area. Now, they did say something about ducking into the woods, and getting lost, and it's where the curse breakers were at. So let's see what we can do. Lost Wing, Kara Norvet, Glorious Gates, Northreach, and okay, Eastern Sambrek, Northern Sambrek, Southern Sambrek, Southeastern Sambrek, Central Sambrek, okay, and Southern Sambrek. So let's see, is there a way to... use the hunt board to locate the Bomb King. And if we have soldiers stationed here and one of the soldiers ended up seeing it, I want to say that oh. We're gonna have to go back. I'm sorry about this. I've been slightly confused on what's going through, but we will figure it out. Unfortunately, we can't actually take the information off the bounty board. So let's see what we can get. We can't take anything, but let's see. The Crook, Sambrek. If we can get any identification of what part of Sambrek, it would make it so much easier. A curse breaker aiming for the Imperial Chase took a wrong turn into a nearby wood. So the Imperial Chase. Alright, so that actually makes it much easier. The southern approach to the Imperial stronghold is well... okay. Fallen airship. Here we go. Welcome, welcome.
Leave anything you don't need behind.
Welcome, welcome. We just gotta go towards the northern area, so up the stairs and past these. We should be coming out this way.
I know you're all afraid, but now is not the time.
All right. So let's see. So how have you been, Lindsay? How's everything going with you? Goblins. Sorry. Pretty good. Love you too, Aunt Rachel, but thank you for at least joining and supporting. And my life is going okay right now, Lindsay. Thank you. Like, there's our ups and downs and a lot of things going on, but so far so good. Big boy over there too. Damn. Just walk into an inferno, why don't you? Sorry, I'm trying to play and read all these messages at the same time. I'm sorry, it's gonna take me a minute, but I'm trying my best. Thank you for all of you guys who are coming in and watching. Appreciate it.
That's better.
That big guy did some damage, but I was having a hard time paying attention. Well, welcome to all you new ones, and I hope everybody's been having a great day today. Ah, bomb bombs. Yep, we knew we were in the right direction. Now, fire on fire is not probably the best thing, but you never know. I think we're gonna switch this out a little bit because, like I said yesterday, I wanted to try a couple of new things and see how they worked out. And so we are going to see if we can probably switch out Ra for Garuda and go with fire, wind, and, well, plasma, I believe it says, is his basic light. Okay, so light energy. So we've got fire, wind, lightning, earth, and light energy. So we've got fire, wind, lightning, earth, and light energy. And we're going to keep the same abilities we already have. Hold on. And I could have sworn, oh, that is the ice sword. Oh, it's the ice sword, but it has the appearance of the other one. So never mind. Oh, it's the ice sword, but it has the appearance of the other one. Alright, so we're good either way. Alright, so which way would we find the Bomb King? Nope. Thick foliage. Ooh, a dragon. Havis. Okay. Baby dragon. I kind of have a very aggressive playstyle. Counters are like GOAT in here. If you can counter like a pro, every move works for you because every ability comes with counters. Whoo! Okay. So let's see here. Welcome to all of you guys. I hope everybody's enjoying so far. If there's anything you guys want to talk about or want to see, just let me know in the comments here. I'm trying to read all your guys' messages, but... Raptors. I haven't fought a raptor in a minute, and there's that big giant kitty cat with the thunder tails. And we're still looking for a bomb king. So we've went through all of here. We've already fought a couple of bombs. It looks like going up further here is going to send us in that direction to Northreach, so let's try to drop down. Alright, looks like we might be headed in the right direction. Teamwork makes the dream work. Alright, so that's the lower section we came from. See something twinkling and shimmering and sparkly over here. Let's try to get everything that we can. This side mission is literally taking some time just because I have no clue where exactly it is. I know that this says it's an abandoned airship from the olden times. And these are the areas of the ruins, so if we keep going this way, we might find more ruins. But it looks like this is everything here. Yep. There's got to be a way to like tag certain quests, correct? So let's see if we can and get some of those out of the way. So let's see, they might be in journal, weird science. Okay, so it has been tagged, prioritized. Okay. This is the main story. We can't tag or untag that. It will forever be on there. But that one does not need to be prioritized right now. Oh, main scenario progress. Active quest. Things fall apart. So I guess I can't entirely tag the side missions, and this is everything that was completed. Let's see what we've got here. Alright, so we're just gonna have to find it the hard way. So they were coming from that way and they ducked into the woods. It seems that my game seems to have late responses because I'm finding everything on the phone before it's coming up on my screen. Alright. So this seems to be the only other half of the woods. That's the one castle area. The only other woods they have is in that direction, so it looks like we're gonna have to run towards the other side. Because here's the town. There's a nice pretty twin-tailed cat. Some spiders. A bridge. Let's see here.
All right.
Be safe.
Alright. We don't actually get to fight on the chocobos, so that's a little bit sad there. But
Nice try.
thank you for everyone who showed up. Sorry I'm so quiet over here. I'm trying to focus on this, but hey, if you guys have anything to say or if you guys enjoy, just let me know. Dragons. Dragons take too much. Alright, I really need to just find that bomb. The Imperial Chase. Here we go. Knew we were going in the right direction.
Back to the stables, Carl.
Took us a minute. We were a little lost, but we eventually found our way. Took us a minute. We were a little lost, but we eventually found our way. The Crook. Okay. Welcome. I hope you guys are having a great day today, and I hope everyone's having fun and enjoying the stream. Thank you for coming, and I totally appreciate it. I hope you guys would like to interact and chat, so let me know what you guys think. It's Pinky!
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Ooh, blue flames. Let's start off with binding you down as much as we can. Did it just multiply? Let's blow it all the way. Oh boy. Let's see. We'll go with this one. Oh boy. I am extremely out of practice.
Now to collect the ash. I should probably have brought a bucket. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. The wine needs more than this. Think of it.
Alright, so we've got that one side quest done and got our mark out of the way. So, 2 birds with 1 stone.
Alright there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running. There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that, huh?
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or 2 more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo. Well, what you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Clouds. You'd think the people here had never seen a storm before.
And this is one of the benefits of helping your own people. Increased carrying capacity. Like, that is valuable. Alright, so let's see. So let's do another side quest for one of our own people, our blacksmith, because I know for a fact that if we help our blacksmith, we're going to get something good out of it. And that also means either better armor, better gear, maybe even a better sword. So, do for your people. Be a good leader. Like, leading people is about the people, not about the place. You can always find a new place, but you can't replace the souls.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Blacksmith Blues. Alright, so let's see here. We gotta help our own dude with his blues. Nearby activities. Oh, okay, so let's see. Marks available in this region. So we can check a region and we can check for marks and side missions and stuff like that. Nearby quest, main story, and Blacksmith Blues. Okay, so that would be when they say region, they mean that region itself. Okay, so there's 2 marks here. I believe there's another mark over here. Okay, so the Bomb King wasn't the only one. So there's one more there. Okay, so this is still down mech. Okay, that's great. So I guess we're gonna go down here and do this. That one says down the rabbit hole. So we have 3 main stories to try and get through. So I could have probably finished that other one up there, but we'll go back to that one when we're going for the mark. So here's the main story, and here's where we're gonna find our Blacksmith Blues. I hope that this quest isn't locked. And it looks like it might actually be locked. Okay. So that quest is locked off. So we might actually need to do the...
Cid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Cid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Yeah, I guess we had to do this just to get in here anyways.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself.
Ooh, finally speaks up.
To talk like adults.
Yes, because adults don't shout at each other. They have decent conversations. Blah de blah 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 blah.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we're running out of options. Options.
We had enough fighting.
I know I bloody well have.
Well, let's see. The door's finally open, so we might as well finish this rest of the story. Oh, I'm sorry, Torgal. It's great that we have a wonderful, loyal dog who turns into an ancient wolf of ice.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Thank you for joining. Let's see, 71 yards, 31 yards. I think I've done this quest before.
Picture it, Conrad. Your own city guard. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalam's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths
I love their con.
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Sid's kind of intimidating. Which his name is Clive. The original Sid, if you've been following, the original Sid is kind of dead.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
Welcome, welcome. If you're new to the stream, the name's Rai. I hope you guys are having fun and had a great day today.
But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their
Welcome, welcome.
with time. They
Thank you for jumping in. I appreciate your guys' support.
The luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. It helps me out a whole lot. And it's just good to have new people on here watching my stream. It gives me more confidence to make more content and play more games and talk about new subjects.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Let's go fight some bandits. All right.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
These are all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Ooh.
Too slow. Find how.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
We all saved Alamil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Alright, so that one out of the way, helping the townsfolk out over here. Now let's go help out our blacksmith while we have the chance.
One minute they're at each other's throats, the next they're the best of friends.
I don't know how Lubor did it, but he did.
Lubor did well to bring Conrad and Natalie together. Looks like herding curls with them.
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our wealthier patrons has purchased the use of every room, hoping to keep out the riffraff, as he puts it.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
On the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
What a rude, rude man.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went?
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalimil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Val Croix.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
I never realized how much conversation and talking there was in this game. But let's see. The jaw. We're looking for something called the Bandit's Bed. It's near the Val Croix. Alright. Okay, the Val Croix Desert. So out that way, go straight north. Northern Val Croix Desert, Bandit's Bed. Alright, so here we go. This should be fun, this should be easy. We got this. Alright, so how's everybody doing so far? Comment in the, comment on the video, talk. See what's up. I would like to know your guys' opinions on how I play my game, if there's any subjects that you guys would like to talk about, or anything that you would like to see. Like, I have a few games. If there's anything, I can probably take pictures and post of them. But if there's anything you would like to see me play and stream next time we get the chance to stream another game, or is there any subject you guys would like to talk about that we can have a conversation? Just let me know, comment in the video, and we'll probably have those conversations and play those games. We're going to try to do our best with everything here, but...
Straight home now. Good girl.
That is a large amount of ether coming straight from the desert. Now, I've always wondered if it affected my chocobo. Oh my god, an Akashic Scroll.
You deserve a rest.
So it does affect monsters then.
Nice try. To me, boy. To me, Flames.
That was actually kind of fun.
Bet you're all ready.
Oh yeah, I should probably buy more potions. Now that we've increased the inventory size, we can carry more potions and tonics. And I should probably use those strength tonics when I have the opportunity. Alright, so...
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
Mage. You first. Sorry, not a fan of mages.
Nice try. That's better. To me, boy.
like my combos. I think I'm gonna keep it this way. Garuda really does well with the Phoenix and Bahamut for me. It really does go well.
This must be
Like, I forget the names of some of these icons.
Seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
Like, some people compliment other people. Like, Titan and Raw are wonderful compliments towards each other. The power of defense with Titan, but Raw's long-range electrifying abilities are really good. But Garuda's quick and decisive attack patterns, rushing in quickly or pulling your enemies to you. And then the long-range abilities of Bahamut.
Is that all? A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow.
That's kind of worthless of a sword.
Beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine.
A single-edged sword used only once before it breaks for that perfect cut, that one perfect cut, and then it's destroyed. So it dies in its ultimate glory.
Stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield, and is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we? Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword, then?
I did better than that. whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the Cursebreakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the Cursebreakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the Cursebreakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
Yay!
Right. I will.
Excalibur design draft. I can get a bloody Excalibur! I'll have the perfect sword. Now I just need the recipes for it. Let's see, where would we find that? And secondly, I want to see the design of the original sword. I like this outfit, so we're going to change our outfits for the time being, just for fun. Ooh, diamond sword. See, I love this one, that lightning bolt looking one, and this one is fancy. I guess this one was the newest one I've got, and that's the one that's there. Oh, okay. So let's see. Recipe for Excalibur.
What do I owe the honor?
Use the forge. Oh. 270. Brightburn. And I have the materials. And I have the materials for the Excalibur too. 267. Okay, so I'm probably going to need a little bit of assistance on this one if anybody can help me out with this. I do get to upgrade them eventually. Okay, so the Excalibur was grabbed with the ingredients of the creatures I just killed. So I might as well make the Excalibur because both of these weapons are both stronger and they're both different. So I'll do this. I'll make Excalibur and I still have the ingredients to make this one as well.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
And I believe I can switch them out, so. And these green ones, okay, so the same, the rarity. And this is the one I'm currently wearing. There's nothing but, Ooh. Ah, bloody hell. One orichalcum. Okay, so there's something to hunt for. I can upgrade the diamond sword, but yeah, no, that'd be a waste of time. All right. So let's see here. Excalibur. Oh, I do got a bunch of new jewelry. A whole bunch. I probably should be selling some of this stuff. Or at least try some different ones. Going with the moves that I'm currently set up with, I could probably find something in here that'll definitely help. Increase burning blade damage. Increase wind-up damage. Reduces judgment bolt cooldown time. That would be helpful. Raging Fist. Increase combat damage. That would be nice by 5%. So what do I currently have equipped? Reduce Flames of Rebirth cooldown time. Okay, I am using the Flames of Rebirth. Increase attack by 7. Okay, so this one can change. But first, let's go through this. Actually, it was an original diamond sword, and I got a diamond sword too. This is Excalibur. Are there any perks to Excalibur? Because if not, then the damage of the other one... Alright, you know, we're probably going to go with this one. I'm sorry, I like power. Let's go check the bounty board. I can get the other main story one out of the way. Oh, actually, I needed to go to Sambrek. And this one's in Rosaria. This sickle, name given properly. The Hand of Titan. Wait, what? Southern Valkyrie. Titan's Wake. Gilded Path. Alright. So before we go off anywhere, I at least want to know where this one's at, because this one would be of massive use. Merchants who play. I at least want to know where this one's at. Across the field. An outlaw, 5 and 20 hands, high and mighty. Also, who prey upon a traveler, they claim, lives alone in one of the many abandoned villages that litter the region, but none have been close enough to reach any further. If you read this as lot of these qualities, Beggy Wade. Bamir. Dalmekia. Okay. One of the many abandoned villages. So we are looking for an abandoned village now. These side quests are taking their toll, but the mirror. Found it. Alright. So this should be easy. Easiest route is still back to the village. Okay. So let's get him and then let's get that main story. So our best bet, go here, travel here, head south into the clearing open.
The bandits may be new, but look what they've left us with.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are strapping
And where's that one merchant? Here we go again. We're gonna need some clothing, because I can't die on. Yay. Platinum sword. Weak. I already have one. Sorry, I speak with arrogance sometimes. Oh, these are all the things I own. Wait, no, I'm not selling anything. Okay. Add a new song to the hideaways. Oh, okay. Music. Oh, yeah. We have an instrument box.
My thanks.
Helping out the locals.
An excellent choice. My thanks. Here you are. Fare you well.
Alright, get out these gates. We're gonna go south. We're gonna need our chocobo. Easiest way out, take the whole path, take the main. Alright, perfect. We might end up having a fight, but let's bypass the fights this time. I seem like I take too long on here because I get distracted by the fights. I like the fighting, don't get me wrong, but if we can avoid it, we'll avoid it. And I can always have my chocobo just jump on them. Like it's just, why not? Deadly plants. I don't like deadly plants. And I can always have my chocobo just jump on them. Like it's just, why not? Deadly plants. I don't like deadly plants. And a bunch of birds. No, we're not. No, we're not. They're not coming after us. You. Are very tempting. Okay, don't get me wrong, we're doing these for coin and progression through the story and trying to get these out of the way, but that is one pretty disaster over there that we ran past. I'm sorry, the temptation of fighting something that looks that strong, I just have to see if I can. The Ten of Clubs. Is that a man or a beast?
Not the god's forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing.
Oh. That's what you can do.
Let's try. Let's have some fun. Let's try.
Two swings.
Let's try.
Oh God, and you hit heavy. Oh. Let's use it.
Hit harder. Burn. Stay stationary. Take no chances and make sure they stop moving at all costs. And that was enjoyable. I don't know why I seem to have an enjoyable thing when it comes to really aggressive fights. If the enemy looks hard to beat, I want to try him. Like, and there are games that I won't play just because they're just more of an agitation or irritation to me. Like, I put the difficulty at a setting that I can try, and if I can, I'll put it on a heavier setting. Thank you, thank you. Oh, hold on.
We're not alone.
Hi, Aunt Stephanie. Hi, Maddie. Oh, he noticed us. And yeah, if you notice, I try to use the same combo. That's why I have them in that specific order. There we go. Alright, so I think we're good on the fighting right now. But I hope everybody's doing well. I hope the family's doing good. I miss everybody. I love you all. And thank you for jumping into the stream. I really appreciate it. Like, I'm still a little nervous sometimes when I'm on here, and I do get a bit nervous. But we have fun. I enjoy talking to everybody. Like, I want to do this more often. I want to be able to interact with people and have fun and talk to people on here. Like, it seems like it would be so much fun for me. Oh, what happened? Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I love you guys. So now let's go do this other story right here and get that out of the way and get that main story out of the way.
First we find Isabel.
So let's see, we gotta go into town. And as we're doing this, the nostalgia of this game, just having played it the first time and then streaming it the second time and being able to remember some of the things or the locations, like some things are there and some things aren't. Like I didn't do a lot of the side quests as I progressed while I played the game. Like the first time I played, I pretty much stuck strictly to the story. I wanted to run through it.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashyyyk, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
A Kashyyyk, but different.
Artemis thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Alright, getting this one out of the way. There should be an exit over near the guards' quarters this way. So let's try and go this way and get out. Oh, nope.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
Damn.
It's the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Like, could you imagine actually having to do that back then in the olden times? Swords, magic, dragons. Like, and imagine an entire world full of all of this. But just like always, there is always some kind of disaster or blight that affects the way we live. Like, we have COVID. We have diseases. We had Ebola. We have the flu. These people have magic sickness. These people turn into zombies from inhaling too much ether. Pure magic essence. And it's just like, imagine the turmoil if we actually had magic in this world.
That thing, it took off the...
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now.
And Jill and her little rapier there, and the way that she just talks.
My family.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Alright, heading for more.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
That's better.
Oh no. Alright, so the first time we came through this area, there wasn't this much ether in the air. But looking at this area now as we're doing the mission and have progressed further into the story, I see that there are certain areas that have been affected and changed.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
They're fast and strong.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
We're almost done here. One more mission.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Yeah. Well, I have lost a bit of track of time, so I'm not quite sure how long we've been on here, but let's get that last mission out of the way.
So many were injured.
Well, I have lost a bit of track of time, so I'm not quite sure how long we've been on here, but let's get that last mission out of the way. In the region of Rosaria. Granted that we're living here, in the hideaway, where life cannot really sustain, because there's a region where there's no magic. They're not saying that it's unlivable. It's just people are so comfortable with having magic.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
Yeah, I don't heal.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said he'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
We should have come help Martha
As
first.
many as Martha says.
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
No, not. No chance.
We'll survive it. I'm not the smartest book in the shed. I probably should have gotten back and gotten potions. So, playing this other game, Grounded, I'm not really good at bringing bandages with me. When it comes to healing, I'm not the healer, and I don't always remember to.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
If it flies, bring it down.
It's over.
Like, I think I might have put the game on easy for my second run through because I wanted to go through the story quicker. I have to check on that. I don't normally play on easy, but for some reason this seems a little too good for me.
You are mistaken. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, and they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Is there a merchant anywhere? A merchant at all? We need supplies. There we go.
How do?
Oh yeah, these were all the level 1 swords.
There you go. Much obliged. Take care out there, eh?
I forgot I had elixirs. I never used them though.
Mad dogs.
But if we are going to switch things out, let's switch things out now while we have the opportunity, and then we'll save it. Look at all those points. So let's see. You know what? Should we get Bahamut's ultimate now that we have the points for it? It would be interesting to see what it could do. But which one would we have to sacrifice? The little orbs? Or the 4 attacking orbs? Let's see. We'll get Bahamut's ultimate. And while we're here, we're going to have to switch these out anyways. So we're not going to use the ultimates. Nope. Nope. Ignition is a flaming tackle. But Will O' the Wokes or Whisk is actually a defensive move. And this one's a counter. Aerial attacks are fun. It is called Wicked Wheel too. We'll go with that one. We need that one. 4 little attack orbs. We're gonna go with this, and then we will try it out when we need our ultimates. And we'll do it that way. And for now, I think we will lower our attack down to Excalibur. Because it would be fun to see how Excalibur looks. And then abilities. Well, that one's dead.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Let's do our duty. Scorpion. What? I wasn't paying attention to my health. And they weren't even big bosses. It's just a really tough shelled turtle and a bunch of other monsters that have... Yep. Okay, so it took me back to where...
Catch your eye. Much obliged. Thanks very much. Very well.
And I even attached the elixir. So let's do this again. This time let's do it properly. So we're going to keep the sword that we already have. We're going to attach that one. We're going to keep that one. We're going to remove that one for now. Ooh. Increase defense by 30. They're all defensive. We're going to keep that one. Let's see. We're going to try this one. I'm gonna crack that turtle shell. Alright, so this will be the last of the missions. And then we're probably gonna end up having to shut it down after that. But I do appreciate everybody who showed up. It means a whole lot to me. I wish there was more I could do or more subjects we could talk about. So if anybody has any ideas of what they would like to talk about or see or would like me to play, just let me know.
But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Gotta pay attention next time. I gotta pay attention.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Alright. Finishing off this job, we're headed to Eastpool.
Mad dogs. The law.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
Ah, great. Akasha Goblins?
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Oh no. Poor Chocobo.
Something's coming.
Fiends.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rosfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had ours from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Alright, so we are reaching the end of our journey with this video here. I hope that you all enjoyed. So let's finish this up, wrap it up, and thank you to everybody who joined and stayed and commented and enjoyed the videos. I hope you guys liked, I hope you guys subscribed, and I appreciate everybody who came and supported. So let's wrap this up. We'll end it after this, and then we will end up having a great night. I hope everybody has a great night if you are here in the States, and maybe I hope everybody has a great morning if you are from out. Thank you.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua! Clive! It's Gav! There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
I take it back. Apparently we're not done yet.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Ty had told you.
The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyr not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I love the sibling thing, but I really think we're just gonna cut it right here. Like, this game is getting... I don't want to, like, get stuck into it so far. We've already been on here for a few hours, so let's save it right here. And thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for commenting and joining the stream. I will try to do this again. I will give a heads up on my Facebook, my Snapchat, or... yeah, Facebook or Snapchat pretty much. So thank you, and I hope you all have a great night.